Yeah, in the last class we revised how to write the chemical formula, right? So, Justin, can you tell me what are the steps needed to write the chemical formula? Justin, unmute and tell me.
Ma'am,
Yeah. What is the first step?
write the symbol.
Very good. Write the symbol. Then second one?
Determine the valency or charge of each symbol.
Yeah.
And
Very
write
good.
it.
Then?
Determine the common multiple of charges and balance the total positive and negative charge.
That's from the net, right? Yeah, Justin? Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So first one, write the symbol, okay? Then second one, find out the valency. How to determine this valency?
I'm using atomic number.
Yeah, using atomic number, we are able to write the electron distribution, right? Write the electron distribution into different shells and find out the number of electrons in the outermost shell or the number of electrons needed to fill the outermost shell. So that's the value of valency. Then after finding out valency, what's the next step? Justin, what's the next step? Tell me. After finding out valency, what will we do? All of you switch on your videos. Abin, can you tell me the next step?
Ma'am, I just came now. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what's the next step to determine the chemical formula after finding out the valency? Tell me.
We cross.
Yeah, cross over the valencies. That's the third step. And the final one, if there is any valency needed to simplify, just simplify to smallest number. That's it. So that's the main steps to determine the chemical formula. Sriram, switch on your video. Those who have no network issues, please switch on your video. Okay, Sriram, can you tell me which are the steps needed to write the chemical formula? Sriram, are you there? Minha? Minha, can you tell me? Gauri, can you tell me the steps?
First, we have to write the symbol,
Yeah, write the symbols.
then its valency or its charge,
Yeah, valency or charge.
then cross over the valencies.
Okay, cross over the valencies. That's it. So these are the major steps needed to write the chemical formula. So all of you just do one example for writing a chemical formula. Aluminium chloride. Find out the chemical formula of aluminium chloride. Aluminium chloride. Yeah, Emerin, Anjali Priya, you are right. Yes, Srihari, that's right. Jerlin, right. So, Emerin, I think everyone got the answer. Emerin, Emerin, can you hear me? Okay, tell me. What's the symbol of aluminium? If there any issue with the your microphone? Okay. So, Srihari,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell me? Just
AL.
yeah, Al. Then what about chlorine?
C.
Yeah, Cl. Then the valency of aluminium?
3.
Yeah, it's 3. How you find out that 3?
Atomic number
Atomic number? What is
13.
atomic number? Yeah, very good. 13. Just wait. Okay, so Al and Cl. In the case of aluminium, atomic number is 13. So what about the electron distribution into differentials?
2,
Yeah, 2,
8,
8,
3,
3. So the valency is?
3.
Yeah, 3 is the valency. The next one, chlorine. What about the atomic number of chlorine? Srihari?
17.
Yeah, it's 17. So the electron distribution?
2,
2,
8,
8,
7.
7. So what about the valency?
1.
1. Because one more electron is needed to fill the outermost shell. So the valency is 1. So Al. Then what's the next step?
Balance of chlorine.
Yeah, chlorine is 1. Then next step?
Cl.
Yeah, cross over the valencies, right? So Al
1,
1, Cl
3.
3. So Al Cl3. I think now all of you confident to write the chemical formula, right?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
need all videos on if you have no network issues. Just wait. Emerin, then Revu, Devasena, Srihari. It's okay. What about others? Dominic, Said. Minha, is there any network issue? Anandu. Karthik, Melita. Okay, fine. Then what about the method to find out the molecular mass? Sania, can you tell me how to determine molecular mass?
We have to sum of the sum of all the atomic mass of all the atoms in a molecule of
Very
the
good.
substance.
Yeah, sum of the atomic Yeah, that's what due to power failure. Okay. So all of you switch on your videos. So to find out the molecular mass, it's just the sum of the atomic masses of all the elements or all the atoms present in that molecule. Okay, clear? So can you find out the molecular mass of CH4, methane? Find out the molecular mass of CH4, methane. Yeah, Anjali, you're right. What about others? Finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Karthik? Karthik, are you there? Sean? Sean. Okay, Anjali Priya? Anjali Priya, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me. How to find out the molecular mass of CH4, that is methane.
Atomic mass of hydrogen plus 1 in the atomic mass
Okay.
of oxygen.
Sum of the atomic masses of carbon and hydrogen. What
Hydrogen.
about the atomic mass of carbon?
12U. 4U.
Uh, uh?
12U.
Yeah, it's 12U. Then what about hydrogen?
4.
One hydrogen? Atomic mass of hydrogen?
4.
1U. Here there are 4 hydrogen atom. That's why 4U. Okay?
Okay.
So the sum of the atomic masses of these elements 12 plus 4 into 1, that is equal to 16U. Clear? Everyone? Please
Yes, ma'am.
respond. Yeah. Okay. Then do one more. Find out the molecular mass of CO2, carbon dioxide. Find out the molecular mass of CO2. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sri Hari. That's right. Yeah, Gauri. Yeah, Dulya. So, Sean, can you tell me how to find out the molecular mass of CO2? Sean? Sean, can you hear me? So, well, okay, tell me how to find out this molecular mass of carbon dioxide. Atomic mass of carbon,
12U.
yeah, it's 12U. Then what about oxygen?
16U.
16U. So, how many oxygen atom here?
2.
2. So, 2 into 16, 12 plus 2 into 16. What's the answer? So, well, tell me. What's the answer? It's 44U. Okay, clear? Yeah, then the next session is mole concept. Okay, mole concept. There are certain equations you have to learn to find out the number of moles, then mass, number of particles, etc. Before that, what do you mean by this Avogadro number, or what's the value of this Avogadro number? Gauri, can you tell me value of Avogadro number?
6.022 into 10 raised to 23.
Very good. 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. It is a constant value and it is known as Avogadro constant. Okay. How can we represent this Avogadro constant in terms of alphabets? Emerin, can you tell me? Said? Yeah. Okay, anybody tell me. How can we represent Avogadro number? Anybody? That is N0. Okay. Number. And the value is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Then who introduced this Avogadro number? Anyone can tell me. Who introduced this Avogadro number? Yeah?
Amedeo Avogadro.
Very good. Amedeo Avogadro. Clear? Then
Yes,
who
ma'am.
introduced the word mole? Who introduced the word mole? That's in the last part of the chapter. Tell me.
Wilhelm Ostwald.
Wilhelm Oswald. Wilhelm Oswald introduced the concept or the word mole. Okay? Then you just learn this concept, that is 1 mole. 1 mole of any atom. Okay? 1 mole of any atom, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. 1 Sorry children, it's again due to power failure. So 1 mole, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 number of atoms, that is equal to their own mass. In case of atoms it is atomic mass, and in terms of molecules it is molecular mass. Okay, that's the next point you have to remember. Okay, clear? 1
Yes, ma'am.
mole, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 in case of all atoms, and that is equal to their own atomic mass or molecular mass. So in the case of oxygen, its atomic mass is 16. So 16 gram is equal to 1 mole, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. In terms of hydrogen, its atomic mass is 1. So 1 gram is equal to 1 mole, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. When in the case of molecules, consider H2O. What is the molecular mass of H2O? It's 18 gram. So 18 gram, that is equal to 1 mole, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Clear? Then there are certain equations you have to learn. What's the equation to find out the number of moles using mass? Number of moles.
Given mass by molar mass.
Very good. Number of moles is equal to given mass by molar mass. Given mass is the mass given in the question. Okay. Then this number of moles can also find out using the number of particles. So the given number of particles
By Avogadro number.
divided by Avogadro number. This is the second equation. Okay. Then one more equation to find out the number of atoms. Right? No, you have to find out the mass. You can also find out the given mass using the same equation, number of moles into molar mass. Okay? If the given mass is not given and the number of moles and molar mass is given, just multiply the number of moles into molar mass. Okay? Similar in the case of given number of particles also, number of moles into Avogadro number. We can discuss this in the next class. Okay? Now the time is up. So, Ahlam Fatima present. Elna Rose.
Present, ma'am.
Then Anjali Priya present, right? Then Arun. Gautam absent. Jaslin absent. Joel absent. Lakshmi Nanda absent. Then Shania. Okay, so we can discuss the remaining portion of this chapter in the next class. Okay, you just learned this equations to find out the number of moles, then mass, number of particles, etc. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you all. See you next class.
Thank you, ma'am.